everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of the FPSL on 2K Sports.
Welcome to the channel, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all checking out the channel, man. Stick it out.
FC has been the surprise of the season. They've pulled out some impressive wins, and with just one more win here tonight, they're going to qualify for the EBA tournament.
And it's safe to say that MP has led this team far beyond expectations.
No question about that. If they get to that EBA tournament, well, anything can happen from there. But don't sleep on Marseille. They've got a lot of experienced players like Louis Dupont who are not as competitive as it gets.
So really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC, a win here against Marseille.
And they'll hunt their tickets to the EBA tournament. If they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations this year.
Now here's Breezeball. Out of bounds, it'll be Paris ball. And just about a minute into this first quarter, you get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good a chance as any to make some noise there. There's some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well. But from what I've seen, they could do it.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong. They really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few years. Overall, the entire team has surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Now here's MP. He's got 5. Bourgeois with the steal. Barrow on the wing. He's covered by Aver. Back to Barrow. Paris. And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most have them in the middle of the pack.
Let's go, Tempo.
They have a chance to put the spot in the
Tempo shots the way to go this year. I mean, I've been Tempo shooting for
players can make
like,
a monster
I want to say about
difference. The chemistry on this team has come
25
together,
and 24 hours Tempo shooting.
of their parts.
And I started playing with my homies and they're like, nah, use X, use X. I guess I should have never started using that. But this year I'm back.
Breezeball looking to match his opponents for
Yeah, for all y'all need a Tempo shoot this year.
Three of his own.
Here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Paris.
Green going down quickly above them.
What an answer.
You don't even have to green.
I'm coming right back.
Be in the green
And the basket by Breezeball.
Well, the perimeter is where Breezeball earns his living. Defenders can't lose track of out there.
Here go outside. MP. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played
See
in
that?
this first
You
quarter.
don't have to be all the way into the green. And this is a new character. I think this guy's only like 68.
He's the heartbeat of this
He's not
team.
even 70
and
overall,
He is
yeah.
their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them. And the way he's played all season, the sky
This build is called
the
cash out. He has 99 3-pointers.
Here's Marseille with the ball. And it's a 10-point game.
6'2".
Aspen Parker.
Pro build.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used the pro build this year.
For 3. It's holding by Bourgeois.
Except for my other 2 or 3 builds I did.
But they can't count on him.
I made it
He's
myself.
got to go right back to that shot.
Well, this is where Parker excels. When he's inside near the basket, he can be a force.
Now here's MP. He's got 14.
Balling out. Watch it.
Damage from downtown guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting?
An aerial display from beyond the arc.
Here's Breezeball. 6 points for him. Moves over to Wall. Misses off the right iron. Here's MP for 3. Offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. Here's Zadirko. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and Really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
And welcome back to Paris for the second quarter. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city, obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here. What a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal. I can imagine that everybody on the floor has earned their spots there.
This is Dupont at his very best, slicing and dicing on the drive.
Empty outside. Sinks the triple.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Brisebois outside. Outside Dupont. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the block. A rebound by Monsieur. And it's Harris with the ball. Empty outside. And Harris tacks on 2 more.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test on his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
And it's good for 2.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Pass the Brisebois. And he converts the layup.
On the front foot, Brisebois get into the hoop.
Here's Harris. They lead by 11. MP on the wing, guarded by Dupont. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to Marseille basketball. Pass to Dupont. And Dupont throwing it down.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they called Dupont the egg. He simply soars through the air, and along with Marcellus Alvarez has a claim to the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named An Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
Clock at 6. Bounce the ball off. 3 yard. Off the mark there with the 3. Now here's MP. He's got 24. And absolutely.
That 27, baby.
Whoa! That was some serious rain from MP.
Pass to Dupont. Over MP. And it's Dupont missing. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 blocks. MP on the wing. Screen by Elich. Here's MP for 3. Another 3 from Paris.
Start playing with
It
me.
has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Steps back, out to Brisebois. And that concludes the first half. Paris FC basket ahead, up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be, but basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
They are putting the hammer down. This is a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
You got to build this team, you have to do both.
Now here's Embiid. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead
boy,
of the
fucking
game.
go
For
crazy.
a guy like him, he's trying to make a name for himself. His threes, they'll go a long way.
I mean, I do have it on low. I need to turn it up, but I mean, I'm only 67, and so,
Here's Dupont.
but I am going to turn it up.
Elias with a strong defensive effort. Now Paris FC basket with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here's Embiid. He's got 36 points. You think back to how Embiid looked at the start of the season. We've seen a lot of growth in this game.
You know, you think back, like, you talk about the start of the season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you can see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial to the success of Paris FC. You can see Parker liked the angle he found. His shot was there, and he knew it.
Pass to Elias. Embiid, guarded by Dupont. Here's Embiid. It's held in by Bourgeois. Now here's Dupont. Makes it off the glass.
Whatever angle he needs to use, the Eagle will find a way. He's that good of a finisher.
Embiid outside. Drills it from outside.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And here's Marseille.
Yeah, keep on going.
Brisebois outside. Pass to Dupont. Arrow. Shot from the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defense to not fight through
Off
that
your
screen.
boy.
Yes.
You want to see more effort there. Those are hops you just don't see from one spot every day.
And that's why he's such an uncommon talent.
Yeah, uncommon and unparalleled. He can make things happen out there. You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get hurt.
Screen by Elias. Here's Embiid for three. Connects from three-point range.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, I don't know defensively what they can do different this one.
Now here's Brisebois. He's got 8. Here's Dupont. 5 on the clock. Oh, slipped him in by Dupont.
Speed and then flight. The Eagle take it off.
What a game we've seen from Embiid here. He's completely outclassed Dupont on the offensive end so far.
And that's a lack of effort from Paul, and I was trying to get things going, but right now, NP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
Now here's Dupont. He's got 10. And stolen by Embiid. Shoots. Again, it's Harris.
Late Murray uses the dribble to set up his shot, and he can get that anytime he wants.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Parker. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, he, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace.
Embiid outside. Fires for 3. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Paris FC basket ahead. Running away. Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here. Teams making some changes here. Here's Brisebois. It's hauled in by Ledou. And here's Ferris. MP. Great touch on the 16-footer.
All right, a little old school stuff from MP going with the mini.
Brisebois with the ball. Up top, Parker. Pass to Dupont. And stolen by MP. The rebound by Barrow.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, there's no way you expect him to miss that jumper.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. Working around, get an easier shot.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing the damage he can do with the J.
Pass to Parker. Brisebois. Back to Parker. That one falls, coming off Brisebois' feet.
Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the team will eventually become.
And Marseille with possession here. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Parker's shot is good.
Good password. The assist was right on target.
Here's Paris. Pass to Portier. MP. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
He's had such a steady game. He's the one responsible for getting up this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows what it would be.
Bourgeois with it. He's picked up by the Duke. Here's Barrow with the three. And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing has been working out. Wow.
The left wing. Screen by MP. Blanchet. Another three for Paris.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
And here's MP. Holds it. And Paris, another triple.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Ryan, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter. The height difference there was huge. But he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
That body control right there is essential. If you're giving up a bunch of height on flat ground, then you better be good in the air.
Able to adjust in the air, too.
That's a 3-5. Another three for Paris.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
You kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other?
Final horn sounds and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EDA tournament. And what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
To even qualify for the EDA tournament was kind of a pipe dream sort of season. And now they've done it. Wayne Graves, MP, they worked together, they led this team further than anyone could have imagined.
And for Paris FC, with a trip to the EDA tournament in hand, who knows how far they can go.
I would not bet against them at this point, no matter who the opponent is. This team has grown so much, and right now they're riding a lot of confidence heading into the tournament.
And so that'll do it for now. For Brian.
And Pete, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel?
It feels incredible!